Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. It is Monday, and you know when it's Monday, it goes down Mondays at 7 p.m. on YouTube at CVMK. I need you to subscribe, hit like, share, hit the notification button, get all the latest, greatest videos. I want to cover what happened in the playoffs because it has been an amazing time. We've seen King James do what a king does. Him and Anthony Davis against the Golden State Warriors, the defending champs, because they're about to do a gentleman's sweep, knock these guys out in 5. We also see Harden ball out yesterday with an impressive win. He is that guy in Philly. And we seen the light-skinned killer himself, Devin Booker, a.k.a. the new face of the future for the NBA. It went down. But before we go any further, you know what you need to do, man. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, CVMK33, CVMK_global, and it is what it is _show. Stay connected because it is going there. But before we go any further, just a quick word from our sponsors.
There's a hero in all of us waiting to be unleashed. All it takes is just that one last push. Activate the hero within with CVMK Global Supplements. All natural, steroid-free, designed to enhance performance, build muscle, and increase energy. You are unstoppable. You can do this. Become your own hero at www.cvmkglobal.store.
All right, y'all. Get it today. Superpower, Transform, Vegan Protein, all the latest and greatest BCAA, Saucy, Super Thick Creatine at www.cvmkglobal.store. Look, I want to get into it. I want to cover the obvious truth and just shed some light on some nuance about what went down in the NBA. So with that being said, I feel like I'm doing this. With that being said, I want to cover the truth of basketball as it is today. We're going to start at the very, very beginning. Look, I'm calling this the Thrilla and Manilla. Like Ali versus Frazier, this has been a slugfest. We've seen two Titans go at it. We've seen, obviously, the current and forever king, GOAT James, and we've seen the babyface assassin, Steph Curry himself, and the Golden State Warriors do their thing, and they've been battling back and forth, but those boys got blown out by 30. And I know what you're saying. LeBron is old. LeBron can't do it anymore. He can't overcome Golden State. Oh, Golden State couldn't overcome Golden State until they got Kevin Durant. This team is a great team, is a championship team, but they're playing a man. They're playing King James, who has figured it out. And even though his body might not be the same, his mind is even stronger and faster. He has figured out the Golden State Warriors team. And this is the first time he has a complete team from start to finish. I'm talking about Austin Reeves. I'm talking about D'Angelo Russell. I'm talking about Rui Hachimura. I'm talking about real Vanderbilt, Lonnie Walker IV. Real hoopers from top to bottom. His team is complete. And then with the icing on the cake, Anthony Davis. Why is this Thrilla Manila? Let's look at the stats. You got to check the resume. This is what Golden State did last game. Andrew Wiggins, young, athletic, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, an abysmal effort. JaMychal Green, 2 points, 11 minutes, got a technical while sitting on the bench. Draymond Green, 2, 4. Clay, what happened to Clay last game? 15, 7. Steph gonna do Steph 23.3. Dante DiVincenzo, 5, 4, and 5. Jordan, 5. Moses. I didn't know they had a guy on their team named Moses. Moses, 4-1-5. Kevin Looney, 4-4-3. Not the 20-point rebound man. Gary Payton II, 8-3-3. Jonathan, 10 points. And Anthony Lamb, a solid 3. Let's check the resume of the winning team. LeBron, King James, 21, 8, and 8, almost a triple-double. This is what he does. When he gets to 20 points in the playoffs, it's a wrap. Vanderbilt, okay, he only had 2 and 5, not that impressive, but AD, 25, 13, and 3. Austin Reeves, Hillbilly Kobe, 10, 2, 2. And the man himself, Ice Cold, D'Angelo Russell, 21, 5, and 3. Lonnie Walker IV, 12 and 4. Dennis Schroeder, 12. Rui, 5. Troy, 2. And Shaquille Harrison came off the bench with a lightning 9. These men balled out, and that's why the resume matters. You have to ask yourself, who was the better team? Who is the better team? who's going to be the better team. And in all three scenarios, it only points to the Lakers. I'm sorry, this isn't Golden State's year. They're going to get bounced on this round. We're going to see LeBron get that number 5 ring. And I'm going to get into why he's going to get that number 5 ring. But we got to move further in the show. Let's examine the stats. When we look at a field goal percentage, Lakers shot almost 53% compared to 40 from them. Lakers shot better at the three-point percentage at almost 49. Lakers shot better at the free throw percentage. They were just the better team. And we're talking about a team that is older, but they're just better. Better in assists, same in blocks, better in steals, less turnovers, more points in the paint. And honestly, they had the same amount of fouls, and they won by 30. This comes down to intelligentsia. We've seen Golden State do their thing in Game 2. Game 3 was a different story. I expect Game 4 tonight to go down, and I expect the Lakers to win. I do not expect a blowout, but I expect them to go 3-1, possibly lose on the Golden State's floor, and, force a Game 6. But this is pretty much over. Golden State knows it's over. They know if they don't win tonight, it's pretty much a done deal. It's time to get the Heroes bag going, the Heroes chicken, because you can cancel the diet. You won't need it. You won't go any further in the playoffs. It's going to be Heroes time. But I want to move to this top performer, the Bearded Dragon, the one in Philly, Mr. Nightclub himself. He's the guy. Everybody's talking about Joel Embiid. But for what I've seen, the most available and most consistent person on the team has been AKA Mr. James Harden. Last game, he had 42, shot 6 from 9 for three-point line, 8, 9, 4, 1. When he balls, they ball. When he doesn't ball, they don't win. You can count on James to be James. The problem with Joel, you don't know which Joel you're going to get. You don't know if you're going to get Shaq Joel. You don't know if you're going to get Hakeem Joel. You don't know if you're going to get Greg Oden Joel because he's not playing. You need a consistent and persistent player. James is on the court. And when James is hot, he is hot. He is the guy in Philly. They will go as far as James Harden leads them. Joel just needs to be consistent and be healthy, but he's the guy. If they beat the Celtics, it's going to be because of the Bearded Dragon himself, the one that doesn't shave, the one that came from the OKC alum, a.k.a. James Harden. I want to talk to you about the best big man in the game. It's not Embiid. What I saw last night, even though they lost, he kept coming at him. The Serbian destroyer, a.k.a. Drago himself. Mr. Jokic, Nikola Jokic, is everything you want in a basketball player. He's hungry. He's disciplined. He's available. He tries hard. He gives you astronomical numbers. He's the reason why Denver is going to upset, and I said it is going to upset the Suns. It's because they do not have an answer for this. Anytime you have to be hot from both your star players and you still barely won, there was no blowout, this man just kept coming. Nikola Jokic is the guy. He's the guy in Denver. He's going to be in the next round. He's waiting to see the king, but then his swimming trunks will be packed shortly because he'll be in Cancun on vacation. But for right now, the best big man in the game is Nikola. I'm going to give a shout out to all the light-skinned brothers. I'm calling this dude the baton, excuse me, I can't read today, the baton carrier, the new face of the NBA, Mr. Devin Booker himself. I slept on Devin. I was just like, he can score okay. They don't play any defense. He just, shooting a lot of high value. But he went for 36 points on 18 shots, 47 on 25, 35 on 29, and 27 on 19. Maybe it's not a fluke. Maybe Devin Booker really is that guy. Sometimes you get persuaded because he's not the biggest person on the court. He's not the most athletic. He's not jumping out the gym. But he just destroys you. And he's hungry. He's aggressive. He's the best person on the Nuggets. And yes, I said it. No disrespect to KD. But they will win because of Devin Booker. They will lose because of Kevin Durant. Devin Booker is the reason why this train is going forward. I love KD, love him, respect him. But when you look at it, you realize, man, who is really like, double, triple team, stack. It's still KD. KD's still the man, but it's Devin Booker. And when it's all said and done, after Curry gets off, after LeBron moves off the scene, Curry moves off the scene, Kevin Durant moves off the scene, the young face, the one who's carrying the baton, will be Devin Booker. Now, my last segment, I got to pause for the kid. I'm calling this dude the kid on the altar, Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Butler is a problem. You know, I grew up in church and in ministry, and you see that one kid that has all the potential, and they just need the Holy Spirit. They just need Christ. It's not because they're just a bad person. They just need something to control all that tenacity. It's Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is ruining my playoff brackets. Every time he plays a team and I count Miami out, Jimmy does something that should not be done. Jimmy scores a number that should not be attained. Jimmy Butler really is the most dangerous player, and I said that in the NBA. You can never count him out. He's willing to go to the nth mile to get it done. He's willing to embarrass you. He's willing to not sit down and catch a breath. He's willing to put his body in harm's way. He's always present, even when he's banged up. He plays both sides of the ball. He guards the best scorer on the opposite team. Jimmy Butler is the best. And hear what I'm saying? From top to bottom, not just scoring, but in all facets of the game, Jimmy Butler is the best person in the NBA. He's not the greatest. We all know the greatest is the King James version only. But we know right now he's the kid on the altar with all the potential. If Jimmy Butler gets hot, Miami will be in the NBA Finals. And I'm expecting, honestly, and I'm going to call this out right now. If they beat the Celtics, they're going to beat the Sixers, and it will be the Lakers versus the Heat. This is all the time I had. I'm going to come back with my last thoughts on the playoff prediction, but just a quick word from our sponsors.
I literally just tried the best pre-workout on the planet. With Superpower pre-workout, you have increased focus and a power boost every single time you work out. It's not only packed with 225 milligrams of caffeine, but it also has citrulline and creatine. It's insane how much energy and focus I had during my workouts. If you're ready to take your workouts to the next level, then ditch your current pre-workout and get the Superpower pre-workout to be your own hero.
All right, y'all, www.cvmkglobal.store. Look, when it comes to basketball, when it comes to sports, they're just obvious truths. There's obvious truths in life. 2 + 2 = 4. King James is greater than Michael. Obvious truths, right? We have to be obvious and objective about this. The Lakers are playing an overall fantastic game from start to finish. LeBron is no longer going to be the Cleveland, Miami, chase down block, give you 35, 15, 8, and 7, almost a quadruple double. He can't physically do that on a day in, day out basis. But what LeBron can give you is leadership. He has a skill set that only comes with time. He can give you knowledge, and he's still arguably the most athletic player on the court at any given time. He can't do it for long spurts, but he's still the king. And this is the year for number 5. For him, he will win his 5th ring. He will get to Kobe's number of rings. And I'm honestly thinking he's going to end up with 6. I expect Golden State to restructure after this. I expect them to trade Draymond. I expect them to break up the team and retool around Steph and Clay. I'm expecting a new face Golden State in the year to come. I'm also expecting Damian Lillard to move to the East. I'm expecting Portland to shake things up and create a massive trade. We're going to see Dame time in the East. I'm expecting Jimmy Buckets to be in his NBA Finals again. And Jimmy is going to put on a show. I love Tatum. I love Brown. But right now, Jimmy Buckets is a problem, and he's getting buckets. And when you put it all together, what does that mean? LeBron gets another ring. But you know what you got to do if you want to keep seeing amazing content? You got to subscribe. YouTube, CVMK33. No, you don't even got to put in CVMK33. It's just CVMK and YouTube. Put it in the search bar. It'll pop up all the latest and greatest videos. Instagram, all CVMK33, CVMK_global. It is what it is _show. It's going down. And if you want me to cover a topic, let me know. But holla at your boy. This is CVMK.